So one of the most common questions I receive from beginner creators is which platform should I create on? So to make this as easy as possible for you, I'm going to provide you with a simple question to answer, and then I'm going to give my recommendations depending on your answers. So firstly, do you want to create written content or video content? And to break this question down further, if you don't want to show your face and you want your ideas to be the main focus of your content, then writing on the internet may be better suited for you. If you're open to being on camera and you want your content to be more visual and seen by more people, then creating video content will be better suited for you. And once you've answered the type of content you want to create, you now want to decide which platforms you should focus on. So if you're wanting to create text-based content, then the best platforms for you are X and LinkedIn for your short form piece of content, and then Medium or your own newsletter for your longer form content. If you're wanting to create video content, then you want to focus on Instagram or TikTok for your short form vertical videos, and then you want to create longer form videos on YouTube. Whichever style of content you decide to create, my personal recommendation is to focus on one short form platform and one long form platform when you're just starting out. So personally for me, that is Instagram and YouTube. And the reason I recommend this balance of one short form platform and one long form platform is because your short form content will be used as the top of the funnel, where its main goal is to reach as many people as possible. Whereas your longer form content will be seen as the middle of the funnel, and it's here you want to create more targeted content that dives deeper into specific topics. So a way I like to think of the differences between these two types of content is short form content is where you interrupt and try to steal someone's attention. Whereas with long form content, there's more intent behind the consumption. So for example, when I'm scrolling Instagram or TikTok, 9 times out of 10, I'm just consuming whatever content that gets thrown at me. But when I go onto YouTube, 9 times out of 10, I have a pretty good idea of what type of content I'm wanting to watch, and then I can then easily search for that style of content. With all of that being said, longer form content is usually a lot harder to create consistently. So if your bandwidth is extremely limited, then I personally recommend just focusing on short form content because it's easier to create and it's easier to grow with this content format. And then once you've started to gain some traction, you can then add longer form content to your content strategy. I personally didn't start creating any YouTube content for the first 3 years of my creator journey, but now it's such an important pillar for my creator business. And you might be thinking that these platforms are too saturated or that you've missed the boat, but the reality is there are new creators going viral and building their online audiences every single day. So for example, my client Liz was able to gain over 10,000 followers on a brand new account in just 6 days. And this was without doing any cringy dances or running paid ads. So trust me, anything is possible when you start creating online.